Some NFT Funko Pops are trash!
Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We had an all-time high. Funko's hot toys and charms don't mind. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, at these hell walls, we are together. Yes.
Alright, so the other day, somebody sent me a photo of the new Green Lantern Funko Pop that's cel-shaded. It has like that comic booky look. Do you know what I'm talking about? Did you see it? You do? Okay. Photo that I found, by the way, it has like D's nuts, like watermarked throughout. Is there really somebody out there calling themselves D's nuts?
I don't know, Chris.
Okay, let's move on. Anyway, they sent me this photo and they said, wow, this Funko Pop looks so much better than the NFT version of the Green Lantern. And I absolutely agree with this. And this is something I've been wanting to talk about for a long time. But before we get into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post new content like this right here. We go live every single Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern, and we post new content every single day. So make sure you tune into the channel for all of our new shit. Also, make sure you hit the like button because that helps this video get traction so more people can find the Gastlecast. And hey, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast and find out all the ways that you can support this channel. If you love watching us, support us. All right, so when it comes to NFT Funko Pops, we have to spend a lot of money to get redeemables, legendaries, and grails, and then of course, buying all the cards so you can get the royalty piece. We're talking about this heavily right now because of the upcoming Funko NFT horror set, which Heather is super excited about. We talked about this set yesterday in full detail, so if you want to know more about this set, go watch yesterday's video.
And by the way, every single piece in that set is fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
Time and time again, we have talked about how NFT Funko Pops need to be awesome because it takes so much money, time, and effort in order to get the NFT Funko Pops. Also, NFT Funko Pops are limited, so if they're going to be limited, Funko should do something super special. Not this Green Lantern garbage!
Garbage?
Trash!
Yeah, you're not allowed to take my tagline. It's garbage! It's
point.
Garbage!
There you go. Stop pointing.
Garbage!
Yeah, it's like you're...
Garbage!
The Green Lantern Funko Pop that's cel-shaded looks so much better than this NFT Funko Pop. That really should have been the NFT Funko Pop for the DC line. Why not do like all cel-shaded for the DC line of NFT Funko Pops? That would have been cool.
That would be really cool.
Like if Marvel does something, maybe they could do something cel-shaded, right? To be a little bit different than the regular common Funko Pop line.
They gotta do something different. It shouldn't look like a common or store exclusive.
Exactly, and people aren't okay with common looking Funko Pops being NFT Funko Pops, and we can see that through the last DC Series 2 drop. They actually had to burn a lot of packs, meaning they had to remove a lot of packs because not enough were purchased.
Okay, but to be fair, they put a ton up.
DC is humongous in the world. People love Superman, people love Batman, so on and so forth. And people decided not to buy these. And why? Well, the Funko Pops didn't look that great, and the limited numbers were too high. They should be right around 1,000 pieces. Because the rest of the world can go out and buy common Funko Pops, they can buy retailer exclusives, but with something like this, you want it to be super limited. You want it to be interesting. It makes it less interesting if the numbers are too high. Lower the number, the better. That's why I love the Grails, because they're 999. We're talking now in the hundreds, not thousands.
I mean, it's basically 1,000.
No, it's 999, okay?
Close enough.
No, it's not.
You know what they should have done for the Halloween drop is flipped it around and made the Grail 666.
Oh my, that's brilliant.
I know, Funko should hire me.
If Funko keeps dropping series with too high a number, too many packs, that's gonna make this all so stale, I think.
If the Pops were cooler, they would have gone like that.
Okay, so you think it's all based off of cool looking Pops. I think it's based off of highly limited Funko Pops that have value to them.
The amount of NFT packs was ridiculous, and that sort of turned people away, but it wasn't necessarily the amount of like redeemable Funko Pops.
People bought the DC Series 2, and those Funko Pops are going for nothing on the secondary market. They're trash.
Do you know why? Because they look stupid.
That's why I think the cell-shaded Green Lantern would have fit perfectly. Can you imagine a cell-shaded Green Lantern, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, so on and so forth? How amazing that would have been.
Yeah, that would have been cool, but instead, Funko gave us common pops with a sticker on them and said, here you go.
Okay, so I love the Transformer NFT Funko Pops, and that actually makes me sound like a hypocrite. So those Funko Pops were very common looking, except for like Optimus Prime because he's gold.
They're characters we haven't gotten before.
Exactly, and that's what makes it like kind of cool in my opinion. There's really nothing special about those Transformer Funko Pops. They could have just released them as a common set. When I'm talking about limited and special, I'm gonna go right back to the beginning, and that's with the TMNT line.
Yes.
Those Funko Pops, although in the glams didn't look like amazing, when they finally came out, they were really cool.
Yes, I agree with all of that, except I didn't like the Grail so much. I thought he looked better in NFT form.
I like the idea of taking molds we already have and not creating something brand new and doing something really special and fun with them in sort of an artsy way, not art series, but maybe colorize them or make them look like a different paint job than we've ever seen before. I would like to see more of that and more limited.
What about characters we've never gotten before with a really cool paint job?
That would be cool, but the only downside to that is that those characters, if we don't have those in common form, then that just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird.
Well, maybe the common gets released later.
I guess. I mean, I guess I'm fine with that.
I think it would hype people up to get them because they're like, oh my god, we've never gotten these characters before, and they look really cool. And then that way in the future they have that license and the mold to make like the common characters.
Okay, so a couple things beyond that. We've talked about a couple of these things in the past, but the first thing that we've already talked about, they need to make really cool exclusives. I think that Funko needs to increase doing cool drops. I think this horror drop was a awesome drop.
Yeah, I agree. And it's not just because it's something that I'm into, it's because the pops look incredible.
Also, we have been begging for Funko to protect these Funko Pops when they're in shipment. And hopefully in the future, we do see some changes come our way. Because as of right now, Funko Pops are showing up to people damaged, and that sucks, especially when they're spending so much money on the secondary market to get these Funko Pops. And the other issue that we've talked about before, the fact that these Funko Pops are showing up on eBay prior to redemption. The Scooby-Doo NFT Funko Pops were showing up on there. That's horrible. I don't know if I want to like continue buying the thing sometimes after seeing that they're just getting out and they're out in the real world.
Like we've said before, if those are like artist proofs or samples, they should definitely be marked as such. So that way you can tell the difference between what's in the NFT set and then what's just given to like WB for like final approval.
And then the other issue is that people were redeeming the Freddy Funko soda for Halloween Series 1 Freddy Funko, and they were receiving the Grail instead.
Yeah, and that's a major issue because there's only 999 Grails and there was something like 1,500 or so sodas, give or take. Yeah, that was a huge problem.
Funko Pops that are NFTs should be worthy of an NFT Funko Pop redeemable. They should be super limited. And when I say super limited, I mean under 2K. Funko Pops should be sent in protectors in some way, shape, or form. That way they don't get damaged in transit, because that.
Yeah, when you're spending that much money on the secondary market.
Trash! And then also, redeemables should be redeemed, and you should get the right ones. Like, you shouldn't get the wrong redeemables, because that's insane. Remember, these are limited. There should be only a certain amount of these in the world. How are they sending people the Grail by accident? And now the other people who are supposed to get the Grail, they're telling them, hey, we're gonna get you covered. What are they gonna get in return now?
Oh, well, all the people that got the Grail are obviously going to send the more valuable Grail back, and then Drop is gonna send them the soda that they were supposed to get, and all will be right with the world.
Yeah, no, that'll never happen. Although I do have a fix if somebody receives a damaged Funko Pop or damaged box. Drop and Funko should have something in place where you can send your Funko Pop back to them, and then they can send you a replacement.
Yeah, I agree.
But it doesn't seem like they have a system like that set up. So if they set something like that up, that could make all of this so much easier. Also keep the limited number of these figures intact.
Well, sort of, because you've complained before and said they shouldn't be making any more of those pops than what can be redeemed.
Right.
If they are making more to send replacements, then how do you know there's not more than there should be in the world?
Because they should release some sort sort of information or some sort of statement explaining that they're destroying those Funko Pops and they're not in the real world. If we're all paying into this and we're growing this for Funko and growing their NFT line, there should be some confidence instilled in what they're doing.
Well, how can we trust what they say and trust their destroying practices and trust that they didn't send out extras when they had that soda and Grail mix up?
I don't know, but I think if they're putting out a statement like that, we should be able to trust them. I'm not saying that it's like going to be completely legit, but I think that's at least something they can do. Or just send us a video of like a compactor just crushing all the Funko Pops. Like that would be amazing if they posted that like publicly. That'd be amazing though.
Yeah,
where it's just smashing all the boxes, all the Funko Pops. After the Freddy Funko Halloween Series 2 and this new horror line, people seem to be more excited about Funko NFT redeemables than ever before.
Yes, but if the redeemables for the sets that are slowly coming out, a lot of them have been delayed, come damaged, then people aren't going to be excited anymore.
That's true. So hopefully they fix all of these different problems that we're seeing, and hopefully things get a lot better as we go into the future. But we would like to know what you think about everything we talked about here and more in the comment section down below. And do you have any ideas on what Funko can do to make this whole NFT thing better? Let us know.
Don't forget that tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, if you go to $7bucksapop.com, they have a signature series for Elvira. You get the black light Elvira Funko Pop signed by her, and they're also doing a bundle with the black light pop and her new book, which is amazing. So head over to $7bucksapop.com tomorrow, which is Saturday, October 29th at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Head over to POPPINOFFToys.com and use promo code Gastlecast to get 10% off of your entire order. You can order Funko Pops, Funko Sodas, Funko Mystery Minis. They've got all sorts of great stuff over there. Head over to POPPINOFFToys.com and use promo code Gastlecast for 10% off. And if you're a level 4 patron, you get 15% off. So head over POPPINOFFToys.com and get your 10% off, or patrons at level 4 get your 15% off. In every video, we like to shout out to our patrons because they are so amazing and we appreciate their support. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Brett Pollock, Kate L, Cody Pace and Laura Maxey, Lindsay Weintraub, Tyler Vest, Bonnie Garber, Pop Life Toys, Dead Paul, Tasha White Barnes, and Stephen McBroom. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Thank you for staying until the end of the video. We really, really appreciate your support. You guys are awesome. Remember, as always, we are together. Yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.